to the SITTV 6 exclusive tour of the Babbio Center. We are here in the Debon Atrium. Our tour group has been assembled. We have Lewis on camera. We have John Koch. We got Lenge, Blake, and Tim. And I'm your host, The Phantom. Eric, stop touching me. As you can see right here, we have the new SITTV news desk, recently acquired. It's not completely finished. We got some network ports that need to be put in over here. But we've got complete roundness. There's even a corral over there. Eric, could you get in one of the chairs that we're going to use on the SITTV news?
How many of you have service?
Yes. That is exactly what's going to be happening. Because this is SITTV 6. This is our brand new news desk.
I went to B&H.
He did go to B&H.
They even got the latest issue of the Snoot here.
It's like it's from the future. As you can see, speaking of the future, you can look up in here. That's a lot of up. All right, let's start the tour. The first stop on our tour is the NEC display screen. Scholars maintain that it was actually put here about 370 or 380 years ago by an advanced race of people from beyond space. No one exactly knows why, but as you can see, they did use RCA cables, much like SITTV. The next stop on our tour is the Advanced Audio Communications Center. As you can see, our proud warriors who will be housed in here will use a phone and an electric shaver to communicate with each other. Simply by typing in their name and whatever sort of facial hair they would like, they will be able to achieve this, as well as who they would like to talk to. As you can see, there's a little screen here, nice display. You know, close shave, not so close, kind of far away, reset. The keys are still in this thing, and they locked other keys in there. Interesting. You saw it, you can't unsee it.
I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits. If you don't do your job, I'll shoot you.
As we continue on our tour, you can see the Babbio Center Dedication Wall of Shame. Let's give it some time for the effect to sink in. If at any time you have any questions, please ask me.
So who are these guys?
Ah, yes, the question was asked, who are these guys? As you can see, this guy's name is Professor Stalin. Yes, it's true. The Soviet dictator did fund the Babbio Center.
No.
Mm-hmm. You heard it here first.
The Heritage Society.
Yes, it's actually true. Hitler did also co-found this with Stalin. It was part of the agreement in 1939 when they split Poland. They decided to donate to the Babbio Center. The more you know. Let's continue on our tour. Ah, yes, the state-of-the-art classrooms of the Babbio Center, which are locked. As you can see,
Already trash on the bench.
we've got benches perfect for hobos to sleep on.
Here, I'm going to donate to you the rest of my chocolate milk.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Let's see if we can find an alternative entrance here. Or not. Bollocks. Bollocks. Let's see what this elevator yields. Let's take a little look at the second floor. Gentlemen, behold the elevator. We're going up to the second floor. We've got comfortable mattresses laid out over here. In case of an emergency, the elevator will shift onto its side, and mattresses will break your fall.
Yes.
Let's see what the second floor yields. Ah, here we go. High-tech Post-it notes. Not one, but two, to signify that this does nothing. As you can see here, the architecture of this place is unique. It's laid out kind of like a children's museum. Yes, this is why I have personally named the Babbio Center the Explorafunitarium. There's a lot of bright colors. And a lot of locked doors. A lot of locked classrooms. They don't...
Wait.
We got a question here.
Yeah.
We got a question.
Did this have an apostrophe last night?
Let's see. This floor is named in honor of the Verizon... Huh. All right, viewers, as you can see, the expression here is grammatically correct. However, I was here just last night, and this had an apostrophe in it, making it grammatically incorrect. Now, my theory is that whoever is behind this center, he's trying to rewrite history. They're trying to change the way we think, because who controls the past controls the future, and who controls the present controls the past. Correct. Ah, here we go. These are the state-of-the-art Stephen Hawking chairs. These allow Stephen students to imitate the world-renowned physicist. And as you can see, Eric here is picking up a chalice. Thank you. Welcome to the Stephen Hawking Center. Thank you. I call it the Hawking Center. Come, let's continue our tour. I call this room the chess set. As you can see, it's laid out a lot like the chess set in Star Wars. Watch as Eric runs around it in full speed as I engage him in a race. Come on, Eric. Try to beat me. Yes, let's continue. Hey, Eric, why don't you come out here and play? Hey, Eric, why don't we joust? Alright, that's enough making fun of the physically disabled. Now it's time to lock him in and seal his doom. Let's continue.
Look, they still got the tags on the chairs.
Yes, that's right. We do still have the tags on the chairs. Much like my cousin Lauren, they're keeping the tags on gifts here so that they can return them at a later date. Now, we've even got, if you look over here, yes, it's true, a sideways foosball table with detachable fooses, useful for sparring. As you can see, they're for sparring and foosball.
I think it's actually a newspaper rack.
No, it's not. It's not a newspaper rack at all. These chairs are pretty posh. My question is, why do they have handles on the back and wheels on the bottom? You piece it together. All right, our tour of the second floor is almost done. We're going to circle around the Funitarian Pole over here. Try to pay attention to the intricate artwork displayed on the floor. Ah, Eric. Eric's trying to swipe in over here. He's been denied, just like every loan he's ever applied for. Ah, here we go. This is a fundamental feature of the Babbio Center, the BizTech cubbyhole. When BizTechs are good, they're allowed to play with toys in here. When BizTechs are bad, in this example, we'll use John as a BizTech. they are forced to stand in the corner and face the wall on a timeout of 5, 10, or even 20 minutes. As you can see, the walls are angled to provide a dizzying effect, intended to throw off even the smartest biz tech. Alright, our tour of the second floor is almost done. We're going to continue on to the third floor. As you can see, they ripped out part of Tech Hall and placed it here in the Babbio Center. These stairs are infinitely boring. This sculpture of a shop vac was made approximately 439 years ago by the Ming Dynasty. Yes, it's true, the Ming Dynasty did indeed rule the Babbio Center. And they created this statue of a shop vac. No one really knows why, although scholars maintain that it was created to keep out the Mongols. 14 gallons, 5.5 peak HP. State-of-the-art portholes to peer into classrooms. Yes, an astute observation. The Tarian Pole does indeed extend from the second floor up to the third floor. And if you see those pipes, if you can find the way to get inside, I'm not going to reveal how, but there's a way to get inside the Tarian Pole. You can climb up into those vents and all around. It's pretty much similar to the touch tunnel at Liberty State Science Center. Interesting fact from over there. I don't know if you can see it from over here. Let's see if we can get the angle. Over there, that podium is where Hitler made his speeches. We've got state-of-the-art desks here, which come complete with empty Snapple bottles. Eric, can you describe to our viewers out there how comfortable one of these is?
Oh, this is very comfortable. You just sit down in the chair and you feel like sleeping. See, like right now, I'm just kind of dozing off.
Interesting. Sleep-inducing chairs. That's technogenesis for you. More Hawking chairs. Always a favorite of the Stevens crowd. A nice little veranda on which one can drink martinis and observe their peasants working the fields. Let's take a look. One, two, three stairs. Here we go, room 300, which is open and unfinished.
Warriors, come out to play.
Ah, yes. Eric is checking out our new state-of-the-art windows. Eric, what is this window like?
It's amazing. This window, you just like flip the handles and it opens up to the outside.
The outside world, something we at Stevens don't interact with much, often, enough.
But it doesn't let you actually go out.
No, much like Stevens and Co-op, it provides a mere taste of the outside world, just enough to satisfy our hunger, but not enough to destroy the overwhelming desire that's burning away at us like the plague ripping through London in the 13th century. All right, let's continue. This is where the SITTV Board of Directors meets monthly. Much like every other Board of Directors, they do directing stuff. You know, talk about how much money we made, net profits, overhead, other things.
Hey, Mike.
Question.
Have you noticed that all the classrooms are locked? Isn't this a school? People are supposed to come here and learn.
No, it's not. Words cannot begin to describe it. Or can they? Shameless advertising, but history has not been changed yet. Take a look at this. It is exceptional commitment and generosity. Sorry, Babbio. You've lost this one. Stephen Hawking made a reported $5.3 billion contribution to the building of the Babbio Center. And like I said before, all these chairs are named after him.
What was the total cost of the building?
The total cost of the building was approximately $2.4 thousand.
Okay, and how long did it take?
It took approximately 73, maybe 74 years. Yes, The Babbio Center triples as an operation table. Student would lay down.
It's an operating stool.
He's dead, Jim. But that's impossible.
Eric, you might want to put that down. You can see that they're starting to build a tram system which will go from 538 Washington Street all the way here to the Babbio Center. All right, we're no longer walking around in circles. It's time to go up to the exclusive 4th floor, or as I like to call it, the Penthouse. Here we go, the mythical 4th floor. Personally, the 4th floor is my favorite floor. State-of-the-art chairs over here, swiveling platform capability, which converts into a TV dinner stand. You've got this thing with a button. No one knows what it does. In the future, what's going to happen when you're at work? You'll be working in your cubicle. Eric, you'll be working in your cubicle. Now, what's going to happen if it's getting late at night? You're working on a project. Things aren't going as well. You got to take a nap. What's going to happen at around 8 o'clock, 8:30?
There's a certain point in the day where you make a judgment call. You're either going to go home or you're just going to shut the door and stay here for the rest of the night and sleep in.
Can you show us how it works? Let's go for a view. This is SITTV Cribs, and we are
This looks like a cup holder of some sort.
we are here in Cubicle 4426 of the Babbio Center. Now, it's a full 3-2. This even doubles as a blast shield. If there was an explosion going on outside, you could easily just close your cubicle door and cower safely in fear, crying for mommy. Oh yes, let's have a little demonstration of Cubicle Wars here. If Lou, if you could follow me up here, we can get an aerial view of. It's very similar to Pac-Man. What's gonna happen is John over there with the sunglasses is gonna be like Pac-Man, and these guys are gonna basically be the ghosts, and they're gonna try to catch him. Game on. Yes, the secret code 4422. The nuclear launch code for the nuclear wassels. This is a double. This is actually going to be converted into a dormitory for to help solve the housing shortage problem. As you can see, you can stuff easily 15 freshmen into here. Easily. I don't even know what this shit is. Like, what? What the hell is this thing? This place makes no sense. You got a garage door. I think what this is for, you know, if you get bored while working. I can't even fit in these chairs. I mean, I'm a fat kid, I know that, but wow. You could you know, just get a little ball and just ding 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 play cubicle basketball.
Keep a beer bottle in.
Beer bottle in there, pop the frosted glass. So you and a romantic liaison can spend a nice night here in Le Chateau Babbio. Wow, it's like I'm in a hall of mirrors or something. He likes the glass, but he's scared of heights. This place is actually below ground. What you think is above ground is merely an illusion. We've even got cabinets to stuff freshmen in. I heard the record here is 46, but it was only technical. Here, let's see. In ancient times, not so long ago, there lived an ancient race, the Druids. The Druids would stuff the youngest members of the tribe into these as a rite of passage. They would lock it from the outside for 40 days and for 40 nights. And yes, let's demonstrate. More cubicles. And yet another grammatical mistake. AT&T. If you've noticed, every floor so far has been named by a telecom company. For all aspiring Chef Toms, this is the place to be. Got more cubicles here, which will be used in the futuristic game Cubicle Wars, as we showed before. Found something. John, it's a condom. Used. We've got more apartments over here. These are the new River Street apartments that Stevens is offering. This is the suite. As you can see, you can comfortably fit 4 people in here or more. 4 upperclassmen or 23 freshmen. Get in there. We're reporting live at the scene of Eric Lenge's funeral. He's been encased in this marvelous thing of wood, in carbonite. When we open the doors, he will be frozen. He will be in a state of living death. He's ready for Boba Fett to take him to Jabba's palace. He's no good to me, dead. More Pop-O-Matic trouble. Ah, yes, an Ethernet cable. A mysterious Ethernet cable. Follow it, follow it, follow it. Where's it go? Where do these stairs go?
They go up.
They go up. Shall we continue? All right, our tour is almost over. We're going to descend.
The elevator? Think the elevator was 56?
Yes,
Yeah.
but we've got a little secret trick up our sleeve.
We can do the elevator just like we did for yesterday.
The Ethernet cable of doom. We must follow it. And no elevator on the 4th floor.
We couldn't have moved the elevator.
They definitely moved the elevator on us.
No,
Or not. Suckers. Taking you down to Chinatown.
oh, now we can't get any video.
Nice job, assholes. I promised a sneak peek.
Hey, we're down one.
We're down 1.
We're down 2 people.
We are here on the unfinished 5th floor. 6th floor looks exactly like it, so we'll spare a trip up there. You want to go up there? Lou wants to go up there, so we'll go up there. I'm a good man, so I'll do it. These are the foundations for another set of dorms, as you can see. These ones will be able to accommodate 35 freshmen. Or 26 seniors. You've even got a new feature in the brand new Stevens dorms is the mobile bunk bed. Put a mattress on top and then hook another layer across. Have 2 people sleep, and then if you want to, roll them down a hill or whatever, you just do so. Or you could comfortably stand underneath it if you're short like me. It's journey upwards. We've lost 2 members of our party along the way. Their deaths were tragic. Let's have a moment of silence for them. Alright, fuck this shit, come on. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall! Alright, I guess we can't go to the 6th floor, so we're going to continue back to Cubieville. Wow. Wow. A relic of another time gone by. A scarf. Or as some would present, some would go so far as to say, a battle flag from when medieval armies used to battle here. The Battle of Agincourt was actually fought here, as was the Battle of the Marne and Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And I'm not an archaeologist, so I can't tell you where or when this banner is from, but what are you going to do? Yes, it's true. The bathrooms have been labeled with numbers. It's going to be double as a classroom and triple as a dorm. There's not going to be a housing shortage. That was a big lie. Look at this place. You could fit a lot of freshmen in here. You can even, do pull-ups and chin-ups up there if you wanted to. Optical sensors on the toilet. That's what your tuition money goes for.
Out of soap.
Out of soap, yes. Out of soap. Eric's drinking space-age water. Eric, how's space-age water?
Kind of crappy.
Kind of crappy. And now, our tour concludes. We're going to ride. Lou wants to take the stairs. So we're going to do that.
One door.
Once again, one door. You know why. And now, we conclude our tour of the Babbio Center. I hope you learned something. And I hope you remember that if you take a look, it's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
What are you doing in my crib, yo?
Engage cloth lock!